Welcome to tutorial number 173. In this tutorial, we will talk about the last command in the sheet metal menu, sweep flange. And we will see how to locate the sweep flange command and show it in the menu. And we'll have a look at some cases where the sweep flange will work compared to the previous types of sweep in the solid feature and surfaces. Also, we will have a look at the type of path and profile to use to create the swept flange, and then we will have two examples using swept flange and then compare it with the miter flange. So first of all, if you go to the sheet metal menu, you will not see the swept flange. To locate the swept flange command, go to Customize, right click on the menu, Customize, and then go to Commands, Sheet Metal, and here you will see the swept flange command. So you can drag it and put it on the menu. So we have the last command over there. If you hover over the swept flange, you will see the profiles or the path. They can be closed path or an open path, and we will make an example for each case. But the main difference with the sheet metal swept flange that it requires some certain type of path and profiles in order for the swept flange to work. To make it clear, let's start to make the first swept flange. Let's make a path, go to the top plane, and let's make just a very simple path, straight line, exit, and go to the front plane to create a profile. If you go to, let's say, let's make an ellipse, partial ellipse. And let's make this point coincident, and go to sheet metal swept flange. You see the profile is selected, the partial ellipse and the path, let's say this line. Click OK. You'll notice an error that only arcs and lines are allowed to create sheet metal swept flange. Exit the command, and if you go, for example, to the swept surface, the profile and the path, you'll notice it will work in the surfaces. So it is a special case in the sheet metal swept flange. You need to follow some certain type of profiles. So let's edit the profile, the ellipse, and delete that ellipse, and make instead just one line. Exit, go to sheet metal swept flange. The profile is this line, and the path is this sketch. And here you'll notice you'll get a similar options which we talked about before, and then click OK. This is a very simple, nothing special in this example. So let's start a new part and make a base flange. Select top plane, center point rectangle, sheet metal, base flange, and the thickness, let's make it 1 millimeter. Click OK. Now let's pick the right plane, make a sketch for the profile. In this case, we will show you that second case when the sweep flange won't work. So let's just make a simple profile on the right plane, and let's define it with a dimension of 135, and here 15, and here 35, and exit, or we can directly go to the swept flange. The profile is selected, and here we can select the edges. As you notice, we can select the edges, but this case will not work because the sketch or the profile should be perpendicular to the beginning of the path. So let's click OK, and you will get another error that the plane should be normal to the edge. So let's exit that sketch and instead make the sketch in that plane. Click sketch, normal to, and select this line, and convert entities. Now go to the sheet metal swept flange, select this edge, that edge, and you will notice that you are able to sweep around that edge. And you may ask yourself that it might be similar to the mitre flange. It is not. There are some differences, so that depends on which type of shape you need. And here the bending radius is 2 millimeter. You can change it, for example, to 5. It will change over there in the angles. And as well, you can select the type, the flange parameters, inside or outside, and so on. Let's make it outside and click OK. So you notice you made the swept flange around that plate, and you create a continuous box, and this also able to be flattened, as you notice over there. And here you see the bending lines around. Let's exit. Now we will start another part to create a swept flange where the mitre flange is not able to make it. So start a new part, click OK, and select the top plane, and select line. Let's make a path. For example, let's make a fridge base. Let's make this horizontal and define it with some dimensions. Let's make this 500 and this 350. This is the path which we need, except select the front plane. If you make a sketch on the right plane, it might not work because the plane is not perpendicular to the edge. So select the front plane, normal to, and let's make this shape or this profile, and let's define it 50, and let's add some relation. These are already perpendicular, and here as well make this equal and those lines equal as well and make 25. So we made this special profile without adding any radiuses. It will be automatically added when we use the swept flange. So now the profile is ready. Go to sheet metal, swept flange. As you notice, only the swept flange command is available for this profile and the base flange. If you click on the base flange, you will create only a straight profile. Let's just click on swept flange. The profile is selected and select the path, and let's make the bending radius 5 and click OK. So we have this, the fridge base, for example, and it is able to be flattened, as you notice over there. And here are the bending lines. Now let's see the difference between the swept flange and the miter flange. We made this part in one of the previous tutorials, the tutorial about the miter flange, and later on we welded the edges. So we could do also the same type of box if it is possible to be manufactured by a swept flange and make it suitable for holding liquids instead of making it by miter flange and then welded. So that depends actually in the type of material and manufacturing process. So if it is not possible to be made by swept flange, then it can be done by the miter flange. Let's have a look at the cross section of this profile. So we have a profile looks like this. So let's start a new part and make a similar profile. Select the top plane and make a base plate. Make it equal and define it dimension of 150. And go to base flange and have it with 1 millimeter thickness. Click OK. Now go to that face over there, start a sketch normal 2, and let's make our profile. Can be something like this. Let's define it. 45, 125, 15, 'Let's make this tangent with this and Let's make this 15. So here we have the profile fully defined. Go to sweep flange and select the edges. And let's make the bending radius to be 1 millimeter, and the flange position outside. Click OK. So we have now a continuous edges without any gaps, as seen in the miter flange case over there. So we have a continuous wall, and it is suitable for holding liquids. This kind of profile may be a little bit detailed and can be difficult to be flattened. As you notice over there, we can go and edit the sketch. We can move this part, exit, and let's try to flatten. And here you get your metal tank. Exit, and we can try add a hem manually instead.